Hello friends, Clage back with another Punishing Grey Raven video today, and I want to check out our new alternative interpretation mode, Awakening Tundra. So I thought we'll just fire up OBS, record this, and see what happens. So, because this mode is brand new, I'm gonna skip any story, dialogue, cutscenes, anything that come up, and just focus directly on the mechanics and gameplay so nobody gets spoiled on anything. So don't worry about any story beats or anything coming up. I'm going to skip those and all that good stuff. But I just want to see what's going on with the new mode and see if it plays like the others or what we have. So I'm going in 99% blind. I basically just read the tutorial real quick. And yeah, let's see what this is all about. So, okay, so these are probably our difficulty ratings that we'll have to unlock over time, and starting effects just like the past ones. Cool. Character attack 10% for each red area. Okay. Sure. Oh, we have the old school recruit back. That's interesting. Okay. So instead of just automatically picking who you want, we actually get to do things and we refresh. Okay. Well, it's snowing, so I don't know. Let's take Chew. Why not? And we get another one. How about Onyang? Why not? Okay, old port. This is our landing port. Temporary garrison point of the forward base. Also, the sound on this mode is very quiet. I'm going to turn volume up a little bit so at least can hear something. Okay, temporary garrison point of our forward base serves operation starting point in each area. Okay. New areas in the horizontal, vertical directions are adjacent. Okay, so we're doing board game style thing. Got it. Areas outside the operational range cannot be explored. Okay. Simple enough. Okay. Color of an area represents the type of resources. Red indicates military, so let's go there. Okay. Alright, so we build up. So we have military, construction. Okay, cool. Simple enough. Now we have obtained our first batch of resources. They're collected every day and be displayed here. All right. Pioneer team has reported the area ahead contains infrastructure. Okay. Talk to them, gather intelligence. Okay. Oh, hey, I've been promoted to Legend Warzone. Excellent. You know what? I'm leaving that in. Okay. So, explore. See, wait some time. Proceed with extreme caution. Strong enemy blocks your way. Stay and develop the explored area. Collect enough progress to challenge it again. Alright. The advanced team found a portion of supplies while setting up the camp. Okay. So, new currency for this mode. Excellent. Battle target of this region is displayed here. Okay. This helps us understand the strength difference between us and the enemy. Okay. Has a time limit, you must complete it with the designated number of days. Okay. So we can probably only explore X amount per day. Otherwise, garrison point will lose defense points continuously. Once it drops 0, the mission fails. Okay. Simple enough. Timeline displays the remaining days. Alright. All 3 resources are reset to 0 and converted to development level. Okay. Okay. You take 3 actions out. There we go. Answering my question. Once your action point reaches 0, you must rest. After resting, time will advance. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Okay. So our points. Got it. Alright. Cool. Head towards the regional battle target. Okay. So this is just blatantly our tutorial stage. Proceed with caution. Alright. Use divine thing in shop. Okay. Alright, so this is definitely a different take on it, but dig it. Okay, so we have to actually unlock this before we can explore. Got it. Alright, so we get more. Okay. Color-coded resources, move towards the target, try and beat target. Pretty straightforward to start. Once you've defeated the battle target of the region, you can enter the next region. Okay. Sounds good to me. Proxy battle. Oh, so you can just skip if you want to spend the currency instead of saving it for the shop. That's kind of cool. I mean, we're going to fight things, because, I mean, what's the point in not fighting things? We don't have to be the leader here. I'll let you be the leader. I don't think it particularly matters this early. At least it usually doesn't in these modes, but we'll see. Okay. Skip through that. I'll just smash through the dialogue since in the past these tend to end up mattering in the main story somewhere down the road. So just in case, we'll just mash through anything and everything that comes up as a cutscene. Alright. Got some more coins. Region complete. So this is interesting. So this is kind of a combination of the older roguelike modes, like Reactativo and Cursed Waves, but it's also spoofing off a very old event we had that was kind of infamous. This would have been the first year I started playing. So a little over 2 years ago, there was basically a survival mode where you just had a map and you had X number of movements each day, and you could dispatch field teams to different areas, and you had to collect so much of X given resources for each stage to survive and move on to the next day. And let me tell you, that was the most punishing event I think I've ever played in this whole game. I definitely realized that I wasn't as stupid as I thought I was when I went to look up guides for it and saw multiple guides had tens of thousands of views because nobody could figure out how to navigate those on their own. So it was a brutal event mode. Super, super brutal. This seems a little bit more balanced, which is something that I really appreciate about PGR. Even if they try something new and it kind of falls flat on its face or the balance isn't very good, they almost always bring something back with refinement and fine-tuning and work on it. And that's something I really appreciate. We've rarely seen PGR do game modes or event modes and then just abandon them outright and never come back. So, okay, so we've completed one. So we can okay, let's do that then. Okay, attack in 5 days. Got it. All right, now we can attack. So you are what? Unless you recruit a 1-star member. Okay, so more recruit points. Works for me. So far, this one looks like it's maybe a little bit less story-heavy than Cursed Waves and Derived From Matrix were. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay. I always appreciate that they cut out the victory poses on the battles too, unless it's like a major end of the area one. Okay, so we can recruit more. In day, color multipliers are applied. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so whatever color they are. All right, neat. So that's kind of cool, because that means recruiting members, even if they aren't necessarily good for your team you've built, can still provide an innate bonus. So that's pretty cool. Definitely down with that. Nothing here is super impressive. Let's refresh for the fun of it. I can't say they got particularly better, but we'll just take Isla. Generic physical tank is far from the worst thing we can do. Gotta read. Okay, so we got a... Yep. Okay, so we have treasures we can do to boost stuff. Camp support has 3 branches. Yep. Okay, so as we get stuff, we can unlock more bonuses. All right. Simple and fair enough. Okay. Let's see, do we have any action points left? Okay, yeah, we're on to the next day, so. Color resources yeah, okay. That part's making sense. Pretty straightforward. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I just so okay. In fairness, there is no trademark on 3 squares in this shape. But, I mean, this is the Evo logo. Like, this is just Evo's logo. And as someone who works from contractually, that's going to bother me every time I play this now. I'm never going to unsee it. At least they're yellow and not blue, so there's that. All right, note that color multipliers don't... Okay, so color multipliers stay throughout the region. All right. All right, got some coins out of the deal. Neat. So it looks like spending the coins just to be able to get through some fights without having action points might be a real thing, so... let's see. Member 1, stranded in the IC. Praetoria's recovering main materials. Agree to tow the cargo ship. Sure. Construction permit. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we have 4 days left. Not looking half bad. Okay, we're there, and that's everything, so... Let's go ahead and go in. We have another edition. I'm going to use the trial version because my physical Isla is not built because it doesn't need to be. Oops. Oops, I actually add her to the team, huh? There we go. Alright. I love this song. This was for a really fun co-op mode when I first heard it. We're just gonna do this lazily because I can. Alright. Easy enough. Alright, so that's another region clear. We'll take it. Alright, so we got coins. File box. What do you do? Receive a random blueprint. Okay. Receive tricolor multiplier equal number of remaining action points. Receive 1 3-star recruitment voucher. Okay. This seems interesting. Why not? Usually I go directly to recruits in these sort of modes, but in this case... Okay, so Pulau gives us 10 on yellow. That seems good. Nanami gives us 12 and 2. Or do I be greedy and refresh? I'm recording. Let's be greedy and refresh so I can look stupid when it doesn't do what I want. Ooh, Bridget with 12 and 2. Alright. I'm game. Coastal Snow Forest. Alright. Alright, so we have buildings provide combat bonuses. Tap here for more details. Okay. Destruction. Okay. Granted every day during the daily reset calculation. Okay. Increase the infrastructure level to unlock more powerful buildings. Okay, so blue is kind of our good setup for this one. Additionally, receive coins during the reset. Every 10 coins. Okay. So we get interest for having... Okay. That's kind of sick. Alright. So there's legit strategy and build options in this. Neat. Alright. So... Reveals the contents within 2 tiles. Randomly eradicate 1 danger zone. Okay. I'm going to hold on to those for the time being, since we're not exactly struggling at the moment. So let's swap Isla for Bridget, because my Bridget is actually built. And we'll go from there. And yeah, you can be the starter. I'm okay with that. Alright. I hope we get an S-rank Bridget at some point. I love this character. She's so cool. Kind of got an Island of Misfit Toys team set up here, but that's the fun of the roguelike modes. That was always kind of the fun of the older modes like Cursed Waves and Reacted Steve-O, not so much because the character roster was so limited, but It was always fun trying to put together a team. Okay, so we can rank up Chu. We can add Lucia. That's a lot of multiplier. Sure. What we could do is swap out Chu for Lucia and have something kind of like a fire team. So, let's see. Whoops. So, we are on to the next day. Alright, so let's do the thing. Alright, wow, that is a lot of blue. Set foundation support. Okay. Building's current area produce 30 silver coins every day. I might explore one area within the range of any supply station. Sentry towers will clear all danger zones. Okay. This encourages me to build. That seems interesting. Let's do that. Recover one construction permit after clearing. Automatically explore one area. Automatically explore the closest area. Sure. I have no idea if any of this is good, but we're gonna mash and see what happens. So, let's see. So let's grab this. Ooh, our first shop. All right. So we can get a recruitment thing, a special recruitment thing. What do you do? Receive 40 silver coins when explored areas. Include the... Oh, interesting. So it's based on what shapes you make on the board. Huh. Tricolor resource plus 60 for every event you enter. Okay. That sounds fun. I'm game. And... yeah, I don't hate our team as is. Let's just get bonuses and have some fun. Why not? What's the worst that happens? I fail miserably. Certainly would not be the first time I've done it. Okay. Let's make some buildings then. Let's make a supply station. Sure. Sounds fun. Alright, next day. So what do we got to... oh, we're well past what we got to. Nice. Select military support. Okay, so this is in combat bonuses. Neat. That looks fun. Okay. Clear one ruin. Impact range. Change an area is not blue into blue. Considering blue is our thing in this map, let's do that. Alright, so a scholar's visit. Explorer. Claims can invent a machine to dig fuel out from the ground. He just needs a piece of land. Sure. We get a construction permit. Alright. Neat. More blue. Ooh, rare supplies, you say. I am interested in this. Minus 30 silver coins daily, but receive 2 blueprints once you have negative 120 silver. Okay. Receive tricolor resource. This seems, oh, you can actually scrap them just for coins if you don't get something you want. I like that. That's cool. That's really cool. So what do you have? 4 days? I say we keep... well, let's get this connected. Oh, we're actually out. Okay, cool. I can math. I can't. That's a bald-faced lie. Alright, modifying area. Mismatch color changes in the matching color. I'm going to explore closest area. Sentry tower, clear all danger zones. I'm going to take you. Oh, except I hit refresh. There we go. Receive one actually, the buildings seem powerful. I'll go with that. Alright, so... actual battle works for me. Oh, I forgot to put Lucia in. Whoops. That's alright. We'll continue with our Island of Misfit Toys group here. Easy enough. Okay. Another 1 star. So, in this case, we probably just take whatever we want for bonuses. 6x on yellow. Okay, nothing super exciting there. Wow. Hyperreal and Wancha are considered 1 stars? That's kind of nutty. Grab Wancha. Why not? All right, so we have 3 days left. Might as well keep exploring, right? I don't see a good reason not to. It's just free real estate. Okay. Tally everything up. Reset all off-field character switch cooldowns. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Enter Matrix every 12 seconds. Upon dealing damage, equal to HP lost. I like Matrix just proccing for no reason. That's always fun in these modes. So take our resources, and I guess we'll go fight the boss. Alright, so let's swap you for... Or I could switch to Wancha and take Bridget off. That's also an option. Bridget's giving us the bonuses, though. So... let's do that. And, yeah, leave her as the leader. Okay. Works for me. Works for me. What's the worst that happens? I fail miserably. Oh, wow, it was not kidding. It just instant Matrix. Okay, just gonna step along. Ow! Why aren't you dangerous? Okay, huh? Still worked out, I guess. That's always a new fun part of the alternative interpretation modes, is when you end up, like, just getting worked by a random enemy because they have some weird modifiers. Those are always really funny, so... Alright, let's see here. Okay. Okay, and we're through. Alright. You know what? For once, I'm just going to let this be a short thing, and we'll check our rewards and stuff here, but I think that's a nice little taste of what this mode is, so... Yeah, not surprising. Absolutely hordes of stuff to unlock. And... okay, mission rewards, so... here's a claim all button. Ah, oh, God bless. Thank you, Kuro. Thank you for just putting the claim all button in out the gate. It is appreciated more than I can say. All right, cool. I like that. That's nice, quick, snappy mode. I'm down. So, all right. I'm gonna cut things off there so this doesn't turn into a 45 to hour long video like, well, one of the Derived From Matrix did. So, anyway, let me know if you want to see more of stuff like this, is kind of things to intersplice with between the usual guides and tutorials. I'm gonna do the prepping for the next patch guide probably either late this week or early next week, because the next patch has a lot going on and I want people to have plenty of time to prepare, because it's going to be kind of a weird one. It's definitely going to be 2 paid, in quote, S ranks, where it's actually going to be 1 fully paid S rank and then 1 kind of sort of paid S rank. But I'll explain all that when we get to that. But other than that, I'm going to talk about a couple of the other event modes that are going on right now, since we have so many going. I definitely recommend keeping up on your events regularly in the limited tab. It is the longest list I've ever seen in the game. You can scroll that thing for 10 seconds and not reach the end. Kind of wild. But anyway, let me know what you thought of this, and if you want to see more of the alternative interpretation, even if it's just playing through. I don't think I'll do any more of the, like, Derived From Matrix reading every line thing. It was fun, but I don't think it's particularly interesting, and unless I'm going to actually do lore stuff, I feel like it's completely off base from everything else I do on the channel, and it's just going to end up like a 90-minute video, and nobody wants to sit and listen to me for 90 minutes. I don't want to sit and listen to me for 90 minutes, so anyway, as always, appreciate all the feedback and support. Let me know if you want to see more of stuff like this, what you're looking forward to in terms of other videos, and as always, I'll try to answer any questions there are in the comments. If you want to do the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, blah, blah, etc., go for it. It's always appreciated. But I will be back with more stuff very soon. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying the patch. And until I see you on the next one, y'all take care. Peace for now.